really had a doubt. I'm standing in the light of your halo. I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule that you break it, it's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. I pray you won't fade away. Halo, I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. You're the only one that I want, and I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget, so pull me back to the ground again. It's like I went awakened. Every rule I had to break it. It's the risk I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Yeah, everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. I pray you won't fade away. Halo, I can see your halo. Your halo, I can feel your halo. Your halo, I can see your halo. Your halo, I can feel your halo. Your halo, I can see your halo. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, I can see your halo. Your halo. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. Everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. I pray you won't fade away. Halo, halo, I can see your halo. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, I can feel your halo. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, I can feel your halo. Halo, I can see your halo.
Here we see mine.
Cloud flows, slow shadows, cast upon the green blue range of seas.
Random hues merge and waves thought evokes.
Notions, inner threads, slide through arching lines of time.
Would I end as me, or might the two be three?
Opposites, they intertwine, seek out a way to meld.
Synergize.
Singletons are only good for nationals.
We need them more for coalescence, often up the blossom of infinity.
And then we'll all command the outreach of sky.
Those giant plumes are here, and
we've ousted fear.
and so might you,
We've all so much.
so much to do.
Okay. So I was reading your post-its when we did the sticky thing, and so I have two spoken word poems that I wrote myself. The first one is about education from this point of view of a student, because a lot of the things you guys wrote about the things you want to change have to do with the education system. So, and feel honored because no one's ever heard these before. Like, this is the first time we've read any of them, so I got you guys. All right. So the first one is called To the Board of Education. You have the audacity to tell us we're lazy. Never mind that we stayed up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, studying for a test, writing a paper, hoping to be deemed good enough by someone who doesn't even know our name. To you, we're just another face in the crowd, another student in a lecture hall. Just part of some statistic that makes teachers look good or bad. If good, a strong, hearty handshake and congratulations are all they get. If bad, add more curriculum, strain students and teachers alike claim there just wasn't enough effort. It's not because our brains are wired for poetry, not chemistry, not because we see poetry in numbers instead of words, or remember dates instead of formulas. But all those times we were up to see the sunrise, unable to appreciate it because of words dancing across our eyes, only to cry ourselves to sleep for a few precious hours before a test. Yeah, we were lazy. You tell us we're individuals and expect us to fit some mold. Never mind that we're good at art, we need to be good at science. It doesn't matter that I will never need to solve a differential equation and words are my inspiration. That just makes me an aberration, another writer in need of recalibration, because in this generation, the fabrication of words is just profanation and irritation in the ears of math, science, and engineering. Until you reach the realization that not all students are the same, schools will never see a restoration, but rather produce the suffocation of the revelation a world of lazy students would bring. We walk through your hallways, shoulders bent like the trees in a hurricane, desperation and degradation pulling on them more than the wind ever could. Our minds like the thin ice on the pond, insanity's inundation barely kept at bay as we are bombarded by an inundated amount of work. And our spirits like the loose earth, ready to crumble at prolonged provocation. 55% of college students have considered suicide. But don't worry, I'm sure this representation is just an exaggeration of our manifested volcanic emotions. Hot, unexpected, dangerous. You cannot tame nature. So how do you expect to tame us?
You're supposed to snap your fingers.
Okay, and then the second one is the first poem that I ever wrote that I was really proud of. Are any of you guys feminists? I'm a big time feminist. All
Let's
about
hear
that.
it. Let's hear
I
it.
was in one of my honors classes. I'm in the honors society at my school, and I was in one of my honors classes, and I was eavesdropping because that's what I do. And the guys were talking about how they shouldn't let women into the honors program because they're obviously intellectually inferior to men. Yeah, so I wrote, yeah, they were serious. So I wrote this poem as a response to statistics I've seen, things that bug me, like the term friend zone, I hate it. You can talk to me after. Yeah, you got me. Okay. But yeah, so this poem is about that and about my experience with that. So this one is called The Feminazi Speaks. I am a woman. Catcalls are not a compliment. Not in a world that blames vulnerability instead of those who take advantage of it. I'm intelligent. I love discussions of intellects. But it doesn't matter because my body is worth more than my mind, and you think I owe you because you decided to be kind, then somehow you question my fear of ever walking alone. When 35% of men admit they would rape if guaranteed not guilty, and a valid excuse is I did it because she wanted me, of course I'm going to fight. I am a woman, a force to be reckoned with. Don't bother telling me any different. I am a warrior. My ideas alone shape my world as if it were little more than clay. I face battles day after day, fear for myself, sexism, narrow-mindedness, things I can never escape because men consider themselves some hero with a red gate, but I don't need to be saved. I am a woman, and I deserve to be heard. Don't tell me I'm a feminazi because I demand the same rights as you. Just because you objectify my physiology doesn't mean you can take what you want without apology. You are not better than me. I'm not just some chick desperate for attention. I'm just trying to survive in your world of pretension to everything you see. I am a woman, and I'm not going to dress a certain way, live a certain way, think a certain way, because you'll be uncomfortable if I do any different. I'm not saying I'm better than you, I'm not saying I'm perfect. But never forget, I am human.
Yeah.